This week on Tito Ortiz Uncaged, we're in San Diego, California, and we're gonna recall Gavin Newson. He don't need to belong here. Let's get him out. We're in San Diego, California. We're at the recall of Gavin Newson. Just trying to do what's right for our state of California.
Here today with us are police
officers
from the
guest speaker
Diego
here. It's
Harbor
going to be kind of exciting. It's nice to see the support of true patriots here.
And this park
we all stand strong.
Governed
It's
by
great. She kicked my butt about
innumerable
the last
I wouldn't do my best.
Too much of a gentleman, right?
Well, obviously Tito is the born speaker.
It's the guts and it's the glory. 100 stripes, 100 stories. It's the Pledge of Allegiance on the 4th of July. It's them handwritten letters from home. It's them sleepless nights alone. It's his newborn baby he left with his wife. Mr. Red, White, and Blue, lay down, here's a line. Mr. Red, White, and Blue, for these stars and stripes, hey. From the fields of Indiana to the swamps of Louisiana to the golden coast of California, Uncle Sam's the only family he's got. His purple heartbeat won't stop. And his 18th birthday was the day he was born. Mr. Red, White, and Blue, lay down, here's the light. Mr. Red, White, and Blue, for these stars and stripes. Mr. Red, White, and Blue. And then he came home with only one hand. 'Cause Mr. Red, White, and Blue, lay down, here's the light. Mr. Red, White, and Blue. Marching line, marching line.
Our next speaker, you have seen him many times in the middle of the ring with his hand raised in victory. He is a former light heavyweight UFC champion of the world. He is a member of the UFC Hall of Fame. Please welcome Mr. Tito Ortiz.
My mother and father got into a drug problem with heroin. And we moved from Huntington Beach to Santa Ana. I went from motel to people's houses to trailer parks to pretty much living in a car. And I never understood that. I thought that this was normal life to me. You know, I got to do what I want, whenever I want it. And I always wanted to get away, so I went down to Newport Pier and go fishing. I'd get away doing that, and some of the nights I would sleep on the pier. And let me tell you, it'd be so damn cold, freezing, laying on a cardboard. A 10-year-old kid, 5:55 a.m., you see that sun start to rise, and it hit my face. And it was just like, oh God, there's the warmth, thank God. And I thought that was normal life. When I go to school, when I did go to school, my friends were like, hey, can we come over to your house? I said, no, my parents they're not home, you can't have anybody come over, because I was embarrassed of who I was. My mother took me away from my father. She got sober, and I am so thankful for my mother, because my mother gave me a different choice in life by introducing you something that I never understood, and that was a family. She got remarried. My stepfather, Mike, at the time, he was an amazing man. We'd always watch NASCAR, and I kind of understood what family was like. I understood what love was. And then at the end of the day, it was just like, what am I gonna do? What do I wanna be? I was a huge professional wrestling fan. Hulk Hogan was like, say your prayers and take your vitamins. I mean, that's the stuff that I lived on. I was like, that's what I wanted to be. Coming out with an American flag, being proud of this flag. That's what I wanted to be. I walked in a Huntington Beach High School wrestling room as a freshman. Never wrestled before in my life. All I did was watch it on TV. And I walked in the room and I said, hey coach, where's the ring at? And he laughed. He's like, no. This is totally different. This is like Olympic wrestling. I go, but I can still slam a guy in his head, right? He goes, you slam a guy in his head, you actually get points for it. I was like, I'm in. That point was when my life changed. My name's Tito. My nickname is Tito. My father named me Tito at 1 year old because I was a little tyrant. I was a little bad kid. And yes, I was a bad boy, completely. But when I found wrestling, it saved my life. My true name is Jacob. And in the Bible, Jacob wrestled against an angel. And the angel beat him and saved his life. I look at my history, and if it wasn't for wrestling, I would not be standing in front of you right now. I'd either be dead or in prison. Got my diploma. I got in a little problem from 18 to 19, fell into drugs, speed methamphetamine, from a friend that turned me on to it. I was at a bar one night. One of my old coaches walked up to me and said, "Tio, is that you?" I was like, "Hey, what's up, coach?" He's like, "You doing all right, man?" I was the height I am right now. I was 182 pounds. I'm 240 right now. I was sucked up, pimples all over my face, black circles under my eyes. And he says, "You ever thought about coming back and wrestling?" I go, "Coach, I would love to, but I'm on my own. I mean, I really don't have parents taking care of me. I have enough just to take care of my rent." So, "Well, we can get you financial aid. You're Mexican, right?" I go, "Yeah, well, I'm half Mexican." That night after I talked to the coach, I looked in the mirror and it scared myself. I was like, I didn't recognize myself. It scared the shit out of me. I'm turning to my parents. I don't want this to happen. I'm gonna change. I walked into the office of the coach and he had a big smile on his face. He's like, "Tito, I didn't think you're gonna show up." I go, "Coach, I don't want to become my parents. I want to change the cycle. I want to make my life better. I want to educate myself." I put myself through junior college thanks to the stipend I got. I worked a job on the weekends. I did my wrestling practice during the week, went to school, got my A degree. And then this new sport came about called Ultimate Fighting Championship. I was like, well, these guys are crazy psycho people. I ain't getting in a cage and fighting against another man. And then, I mean, maybe the big man upstairs just kind of guided me the right way as he did with wrestling. Tank Abbott, who used to fight in the UFC, I was his training partner. Then they had a weight class of 199 pounds. So I wrestled 190 in college. I thought, you know what, I'm gonna give this a try. I told Tank, you think you can give me a fight in this? He's like, "Oh, you think you want to fight in the UFC? I go, "Yeah, I think I have what it takes." He goes, "We'll see." UFC 13, May 30th, 1997. I fought Wes Albritton, Guy Metzger. I fought twice in one night. I fought for free. And I fought for free so I would not lose my scholarship for college wrestling. I found something that I loved. Once again, I was getting all the attention in the world that I never got as a kid. People asking for autographs, pictures. I never knew what that was. Being a celebrity, I never knew what that was. I still don't see myself as a celebrity. I just see myself as a hardworking American that tries to give back to this community. And that's what I try to do. I came back and started fighting. A year later, I became the world champion. Ran as the world champion 5 times. This last May 30th will be 23 years that I've been competing. I'm 45 years old. I'm a proud resident of Huntington Beach, California. But you know, tell, I'm a proud American that will fight for you guys, your rights, my children's future. And like I say, I sit up here as a father, a businessman, a fighter, but I just want to spread the word for the future of my children, the future of their children, the future of your children. You know what? I'm not a sellout. I'm an American. I'm a proud American. And at the end of the day, united we stand, and divided we will not fall. People, thank you so much for being here. Joy said everything possible, all the political stuff. I get it. I don't want to waste your time doing that, but I want to let you guys know the American dream is still alive. Don't ever let anybody tell you it's not alive. Work hard, do the right thing, and pray for number one, the big man upstairs, because he looks over each and every one of us. God bless America. Thank you. San Diego, I appreciate you.
Tito Ortiz, ladies and gentlemen.
Hope you guys like this week of Tito Ortiz Uncaged. Hit the subscribe button and the notification button for all future episodes of Tito Ortiz Uncaged. God bless America, and thank you for your support.